back to the NightChild Reviews Prince and the letter T. Now when I first got into Prince, the first song I heard was Bat Dance, but the very first album that I got to buy as it came out was Graffiti Bridge. And there was this song that was being talked about called Thieves in the Temple. Now Prince's spokespeople at the time said this was like When Doves Cry, this was an amazing track. Now it kind of built up the anticipation for this track, and this track I think is a masterpiece. I'm not saying it is like When Doves Cry, but I do think it has certain things in common. I think it very much plays on the theme that When Doves Cry. When Doves Cry is very much about how can you leave me alone in a world so cold, you know, how can you abandon me? And Thieves in the Temple is like that. It's love come quick, love come in a hurry. And I think it's kind of this thing of being very much abandoned, very much, you know, alone. People are coming at you, or you feel like they're almost attacking you. And I think it has really a similar theme to When Doves Cry. I think there's some great lines where he says, you know, love if you're there, come save me from all this cold despair. I can hang when you're around, but I'll surely die if you're not there. And it's just sort of heart-wrenching and kind of painful song, but it's got a really upbeat song. The drums in this, there's some remixes of Thieves in the Temple, and they are remarkable, they really are. The drums, there's amazing sort of pads and drums, just go down to this kind of bass range, just go do 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 do. And it's just amazing. It just plays. You've got the harmonica. You've got, I mean, Prince playing the harmonica. You've got everything. You've got the kind of just real feel of angst, of pain. Of he was trying to recreate a kind of When Doves Cry feel, or kind of a rage. I mean, Graffiti Bridge was essentially Purple Rain Part 2. People have argued, and it continued on it, but it was very much about kind of, you know, I'm abandoned, I'm alone here. It very much takes into the spiritual vibe with Aura and Graffiti Bridge, and Prince kind of, you know, waiting for the spirituality, the grand progression. It was just around the corner. There was this kind of ongoing theme of, you know, which way was he going to go, kind of spiritual angst. And I think this song really encapsulates that. It was really built up at the time as a big song. I think although it starts off quite simple, at the end it kind of really just goes into this kind of chaotic feel of drums and strings and just amazing vocal effects. So it really is a fantastic song. I think it's one of the songs that, obviously, because there's so much hype around it, some people think, well, is it as good as perhaps, you know, perhaps people said it was. But I think they're just saying that the theme is very much like When Doves Cry, very much yearning. This is a song which there were the number of remixes. Some, like I say, were fantastic. Some very much went into kind of house music. There was a lot of Thieves in the Temple kind of house dubs and mixes, and that kind of was where Prince was kind of experimenting at the time. I mean, he also did this with the Round and Round remixes, which were quite interesting. So I think that, you know, this is quite an interesting time in Prince's career, and he's kind of like, you know, feeling that kind of almost that kind of anger again. And sometimes I think Prince's best work can sometimes be done when he's a little bit angry. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow for the letter U.